Hello everyone and welcome to the video where today I'm going to be taking a brief look at the newly added Messerschmitt 262 A-1a U1. This is a newly added Squadron vehicle which currently sits at Tier 5 BR 7.0 on the German aviation line and will cost you 310,000 Squadron activity points or 6,600 Golden Eagles to obtain. Of course, being a Squadron vehicle, this does not have any premium bonuses, so the RP and SL gain is the same as a standard tech tree vehicle of a similar BR and tier. Now, performance-wise, this is essentially a standard ME262 A-1a, only with a differing armament. Your armament consists of two Mk108 30mm cannons with 132 rounds of ammunition, two Mk103 30mm cannons with 144 rounds of ammunition, and two MG151 20mm cannons with 292 rounds of ammunition. All of these guns are of course mounted in the nose of the aircraft, which will give your bursts a fairly focused impact zone, and when you have a 1 second burst mass of 15.38 kilograms per second, you certainly do pack a punch. Something worth mentioning would be the armoured target belts for the Mk103s. These have up to 95mm of penetration, and are notably used on the Heinkel 219 and the Dornier 335 B2, and at this BR at 7.0, most tanks that you will come across in ground battles will likely not have 95mm of top armor, so it's likely that you will be able to get some kills with this thing in ground games, whereas, despite the lack of secondary armament, these armored target belts for the Mk103s do give you a somewhat decent ground attack capability for ground battles. Another thing worth mentioning is that the repair cost is pretty much half that of the normal ME262 A-1a, sitting at 5,370 Silver Lions compared to the 10,260 Silver Lions of the Tech Tree variant. Considering that this version has near identical performance and an additional set of guns, I can't really think what Gaijin's logic was on that. I can only presume that it is due to it being a Squadron vehicle, they decided to make the cost cheaper. But anyway, that's more or less it for me. I do not yet own the vehicle. This was just basically test flight footage, and really after it was added, I just wanted to give it a go, see how it compared to the base 262, and, as you can see on the stat card, and from the base performance, at least from my experience with it in a test drive now, it feels very similar to the standard 262, and just really has the additional set of guns. Of course, not owning the vehicle, this is in its stock configuration, and using the standard rounds for the guns, which is why I unfortunately was not able to test out those armor target belts for the Mk103s, but of course I have played them before on the Heinkel 219 and the Dornier 335. Luckily for me, I do already own the M901 and the Firecrest, and I'm actually coming up to finishing the research on the PR35, so once I have that done over the next few days, I will actually be able to jump over and start researching the ME262 right away, which is quite good timing actually, if I do say so myself. So I will be getting into that, and of course, if you are not in a Squadron and you are looking for a Squadron where you can just don't really have to do anything, you just go into the Squadron and then you can earn the points to grind out these vehicles, do feel free to join my Squadron, BLTC. Always recruiting. It's not a competitive Squadron, it's really just a thing for friends, people who just want to grind out these vehicles. Feel free to join. Anyway though, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider dropping a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel. If you do, that would be massively appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.